What is up, folks? Hope everyone had a safe and happy Merry Christmas. Let's get rolling. More Playbook rankings. We are on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This playbook was thought of pretty highly last year, and I'm actually surprised that more people aren't talking about this playbook. I really enjoyed playing with this book. There's a couple of things that I really like about it. One, I think it does a decent job of capturing how the Bucs play. Power run, a lot of play action passes under center that are actually useful and don't make you want to vomit, as well as straight drop back passes from under center that are useful and don't make you want to vomit. Very, very rare, especially out of I formation. You got I close, pro twins. I think it's one of my theories as far as why it's not so publicized and popular is that the run fits have made those compressed I formation runs not the runs du jour this year. So you kind of got to work a little bit harder to gain your run yards. But, be that as it may, I think the playbook is still very, very sound. I love the I formation stuff. I love the fact that it replicates their play style pretty nicely. Power run, play action, very aggressive downfield passing attack, very vertical type of book. Here out of gun doubles. I mean, your standard corner strike that every book has. Just depends on, how many variations of it are in a given playbook and what formations they're in. But the gun doubles is pretty solid. It's not Buffalo caliber, but it's pretty good. Here I'm under center I formation power. Chopping wood very nicely here with Emmett. You got post wheel. You got double slants. You have a switch concept, dagger, play action, lead draw. Pretty good stuff there. Pretty good, useful stuff. And that's important because what people usually do when they see you in I formation or even out of single back two tight ends, they'll just 4-4 or 4-6 or 3-4 bear cover two invert you and make it very tough for you to operate. Single back wide trips is pretty good. Got a good wide receiver screen. My only quibble with it is I find that the under center wide receiver screens take a smidge longer to develop than their shotgun counterparts. You see that he was able to read it and get out there and stuff me for a minimal gain. I find the shotgun wide receiver screens much better because you can just take the step and fire it out there. You got some routes here that can attack a deep sideline. I'm smart routing this out dig combo to clear out space for the out route if he's in cover 3, which I think is going to be either that or quarters coverage. I need to occupy that stud defender there. Tight throw, but at least I have the ability to threaten that out of that formation. That double underplay is very nice. Got quite a few deep comebacks. And you also have a few trail concepts. Post trail, wide trail, double post routes. I like the single back bunch. It's one of the few single back bunch formations, the under center single back bunch that is 11 personnel. One back, one tight end, 3 wide receivers as opposed to most of them which are 2 tight ends or base personnel. Single back bunch out of an under center look. Gives them a different look. Gives you more of a run pass threat. You don't have quite the play selection as you would out of gun bunch, but it's a good little wrinkle. Single back doubles is pretty standard. Nothing too special or exotic out of there. I like the split slot. Gun split slot, gun doubles. You see there again. 4-6 Y cross. You got the corner strike. You have the 6-8-9 hook. Play action slide, play action switch wheel. Good stuff there. The tight end flex is a pretty unique looking snugs type of formation. Their gun bunch is pretty strong. That Bucs bunch here that I'm running right here is very nice. You have a bench concept there with a deep out behind or in front of the corner and behind the sideline out. That's very well done. Pretty clever smash concept there. Here's a tight flex. I'm going to go back to bunch week here. You have the Bucs bunch, you have the bunch trail, corner strike, you have Z spot, you have a flanker drive as well. Really strong gun bunch set, in my opinion. One of the stronger ones that I've come across. Here I'm slide protecting a little bit, and I just dump it off to Emmett Smith. And you also have Bucs Sale. Outside receiver on the bunch side is going to run that C route. Get the flat and streak combo, and I just get sacked there as I'm trying to release it. And you have the play action post, you have the deep comebacks here. Again, I'm a little bit leery of mirrored concepts in this game. I take one and I smart right out to an out route and to take advantage of the matchup that I like. Gonna go into the where is it? Not yeah, here we go. Tight flex. There's a couple of plays here that are wasteful. That quick looks is useless. That play action play is pretty bad as well. Every playbook have these plays that are in them that make me, wonder where in the world did that play come from. There's no way some of these plays that are in here are in there correctly as designed because a lot of them are just atrocious. Here we are in spread. We're running good old smashy smash. A little bit of a twist on there. I have the wide receiver, not the wide receiver, but the back on a block and release the flat as opposed to running the hook. But yeah, I'm really a big fan of how this playbook is put together as far as the passing game is concerned out of the gun and also the power run and passing mix that you can do from under center. Now here I'm catching him in tempo or with tempo. I'm going to deep attack here. I don't want him to be able to reset his defense this close to the end of the half. I catch him in a man blitz. He's late with his user and hit the tight end on the post route on deep attacks with a 2 possession lead here. I go back under center and start trying to chop some wood with the old HB power. This time out of strong eye. And then I come back and I dial this sucker up from under center. You have a nice wheel out of the backfield by the fullback with a crosser and an out. Good stuff there. You don't see, it's very rare to have a route concept like that from out of a strong eye formation in this game. And most of the strong eye stuff or the eye formation stuff makes you want to take a set of razor blades to your pupils. They're so terrible. Gun spread, you have a lot of shallow cross, you got play action dagger, inside cross, you got hitch seam. Along with the smash, you can go hitch streak or hitch corner, just depending on what type of opponent you're playing or what kind of wrinkle you want to throw to him and when. Here's a shallow cross. I hit the dig. I was able to keep this guy pretty off balance because he couldn't really key if I was running or passing based off of formation. Slot seam here. I was talking about those follow concepts. You got the seam with twin square ends at different depths coming from the same side and a deep comeback to the other. And I hit the block and release out as well. My only quibble with these post square in or double dig combo routes is that I want to see the spacing on the routes wider. Like even on the play diagram, you can see that that's a little bit too close. And even when on the play diagram, it looks like it's reasonably spaced. When you execute it in the game, you often have a scenario like here where that user backer, he's really close to being able to cover both those in routes at the same time, which forced me to go to the seam because the depth is just too shallow. He's just able to park his middle linebacker right in between them, and if he has a fast middle linebacker that he's using, like most people in MUT do, it is really hard to make that throw. So here we're going to go with a square in, seam out combo, but I'm looking solo side here to the deep comeback. I'm going to get high to Herman Moore. That's what I love to see, being able to attack deep sideline. It's really important to me to have defenders be able to account or have to account for every part of the field as opposed to just jamming up the middle with a user control player. So yeah, I feel like this is a very solid under the radar playbook. I am not going to put it quite in the top 10. I don't think it's as good as the Bengals or the Broncos. I think those two books have more depth than the Bucks book, but the Bucks certainly is a good, run balanced, jack of all trades type of book, in my opinion. I have it really close to Buffalo's. I think they're pretty similar in the fact that they're both a good mix of run and pass. So, with all that being said, I'm going to slap them at number 11 for now. Again, this is a fluid list and these can change. So, right now, the Bucks are just outside the top 10 at number 11. Really fun book. If you haven't played with it or taken a look at it before, I think you'll like it. So, love to hear what you guys think. Talk to you all later. Peace.